Good morning, friends. Today we are discussing about the classification of waves. The class, the class waves divides into two subclasses. One is Archaeornithis, second one is Neornithis. Okay, subclass. There are the first two. Here, these are the two. Okay, these are the class. Class waves is divided into two subclasses. This is the subclass Archaeornithis and the second with the Neornithis. Okay, first one subclass Archaeornithis. These are extinct birds. The the subclass containing all of the birds are completely extincted. Belongs to Mesozoic era. In the era of Mesozoic era, some birds are completely extincted. That type of birds are completely belongs to this Archaeornithis subclass. Okay, in this where it is living in, the character is tail is long with 13 caudal vertebrae having feathers. Okay, tail is very long and the 13 caudal vertebrae having feathers, and both the jaws and upper jaw and lower jaw are bare with teeth present in sockets. Okay, actually the birds did not have any teeth, but a horny beak is there. But one of the extincted birds having the teeth, the upper jaw and lower jaw having the teeth, and the vertebrae are amphicoelous. Vertebrae are amphicoelous. What means amphicoelous? Here, this type of vertebrae are called as amphicoelous. Okay, in amphicoelous vertebrae are mostly seen in the vertebrates amphibians also. Okay, sternum does not have keel. Okay, the sternum did not have any keel, so little power of fight to there. Okay, ఆ sternum వల్ల ఫైట్ చేయడం అనేది జరుగుతుంది. A little power. Okay, and the four limbs are with class. The hind limbs and forelimbs are there, and the forelimbs are having the with class. And the thoracic ribs without initiate process. Only one order is present in this class. The what is the Archaeopterygiformes only. So okay, Archaeopteryx having with the, here some of the points is there. Tail is very long. Tail is long. Okay, sternum having with the sternum does not have keel, and both the upper jaw and lower jaw having the teeth, and the sockets, the teeth are fixing in the sockets, and the thoracic ribs without unisate process, and the forelimbs are with the class. Okay, these are the Archaeornithis characters, and in the Archaeornithis subclass containing only one order, that is the Archaeopterygiformes. Only one order, that is the Archaeopterygiformes. Example of the Archaeopterygiformes, the Archaeopteryx lithographica. Only this is the only, it is a living fossil only for Archaeopteryx. We are discussing after the Archaeornithis. Next go for the Neornithis. Okay, Neornithis. Here this the subclass includes mostly modern living birds. The subclass, the Neornithis, neo, it's a new, a modern living birds. Teeth are generally absent. I already told you. In basically a primitive birds of the having the teeth in upper jaw and lower jaw having the teeth. They are completely extincted in the era of Mesozoic era, and after the Archaeornithis birds, they will be extincted. The Neolithis, a modern birds are the evolved. Okay, the completely basically one point is different. First one, Archaeornithis having the teeth, the Neolithis did not have any teeth. Okay, and the tail is short, and the end is pygostyle. Okay, tail is short and the end is pygostyle. Pygostyle means nothing but pringland. Okay, and which restrict the arrange in a semicircular way. Okay, and the claws are absent in four limbs. Okay, here claws are present. Four limbs containing claws. Here the four limbs containing, claws are absent in the four limbs, and the sternum is well developed. Here Archaeanthes sternum is very absent. Sternum is almost of the does not have any keel. Archaeanthes, Nearnithis sternum is well developed and provided with keel. Okay, that is the major point. Okay, sternum does not have keel. Here the sternum containing steel and which is the very powerful. Okay, and the heterocylous vertebrae are present here in amphicoelous. Here heterocylous. Which type of heterocylous? Here this type of. Here this is the heterocylous vertebrae. Heterocylous vertebrae is present in the Neornithis, and the forelimbs modified into wings which helps into flight. Okay, according to their birds are aves containing forelimbs and hind limbs. The forelimbs here are with the forelimbs having the with the class. Here the forelimbs completely modified as a wing, which wings is useful for the are helpful for the in the flight mode. And the thoracic ribs with uncinate process, and the abdominal ribs are absent. Abdominal ribs are absent, and the carpometa, carpus, and are present. Carpometa is also present because these are the evolved birds and higher birds. That's why containing the carpometa, carpus is present. This okay. Come to here. What are the just briefly come to briefly characters? These are the subclass includes mostly modern living birds, and the teeth are generally absent, and the tail is very short and containing with the pygostyle, and the um, forelimbs 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 are there, but claws are absent, and sternum is well developed, and the keel is provided. The keel is very strongly, and the forelimbs modified into wings which helps to flight, and the abdominal ribs are absent, and the carpometa, carpus is also present. These are the characters of the Neornithis. The Neornithis subclass. The Neornithis subclass containing four suborders, sorry, four superorders. What are there? Odontognathae and the Polygnathae and Impenne and the Neognathae. Okay, here Odontognathae and Polygnathae and Impenne and Neognathae. Okay, Odontognathae. Come to first one, superorder Odontognathae. These are the extinct birds. Okay, Odontognathae. These are the extincted bird. Archaeanthes and Neornithis we are discussing. Okay, first one, Odontognathae, extinct birds, and jaws are teeth in forest, and Odontognathae is divided into two orders. Here the Odontognathae completely extincted. There is presently there is no living Odontognathae. Here the Odontognathae containing two orders, the Esponignathiformes and Ichthyoniformes. Espermothermiforms and the ichthyoforms. Here Espermothermiforms example Espermomis, and the ichthyosiforms example is the Ichthyornis. Okay, and come to second one, the Polygnathae. Here these birds are also called as the ratite birds. I already told the Polygnathae called as a ratite birds. Okay, these are called flightless birds. Flightless అంటే ఇవి బయటికి ఎగరలేనటువంటి పక్షుల కింద చెప్పుకోవచ్చు. దీస్ ఆర్ ఫ్లైటెడ్ బర్డ్స్ యాజ్ వింగ్స్ ఆర్ రెడ్యూస్డ్ ఆర్ అబ్సెంట్. సో ది వింగ్స్ ఆర్ రెడ్యూస్డ్ ఆర్ absent. That's why the birds are not flying. The birds are flightless. That's why these are called the flightless birds. It is nothing but ratite. Okay, they can walk and run. Okay, the wings are completely absent or reduced. That's why they can move. Depends on their walk and run. And the feathers are without interlocking mechanism. Okay, interlocking mechanism. Actually, this is the barb and this is the barbless. The barb and barbless and structures are is nothing but it is a part of the feathers they having with the locking system. These two are the connecting here. This is the interlocking system. Okay, this is the interlocking system. The interlocking system is usually completely absent in the Polygnathae superorder, and the tail vertebrae are free and oil gland is absent except in a few. Okay, last one. The tail contains the preen gland or oil gland. The oil gland are absent, but some of the few exception is there. Okay, keel is absent in sternum. Okay, keel is absent in sternum, and the pectoral muscles fully developed, because here where birds having with the flight birds, the pectoral muscles is a very developed, but here these are the flighted birds. That's why the pectoral muscles are absent, because the pectoral muscles are muchly useful in the are muchly useful for much useful for flight. So, and the clavicles are small or totally absent, and syrinx is absent. Okay, syrinx and the clavicle are small or totally absent, and syrinx is absent, and shows discontinuous distribution. Discontinuous distribution, what means of discontinuous distribution? So some birds are animals only occupied only one place. The type of phenomena is called as a discontent distribution. Young ones are precious. Young ones are precious, and the male has a long erectile penis, and a palignote having with the seven orders. What is the Strithioniformis and Rheoforms and Casuariforms and the Apterygiforms and the Diornithiforms and the uh, Perignotiforms and the Ctenoforms. These are the polygnoth. Come to here some characters. First one, these birds are completely called as a ratier birds. These are the flightless birds, and the feathers are without interlocking system, and the vertebrae are free, and the vertebrae of the eye, so nothing but the tail containing the pin gland or eye gland, and the keel is absent in the sternum, and the clavicles are small. Clavicle is small or totally absent, and the syrinx is also absent. Young ones are very precious, and this called as a flat bloods, because of the pectoral muscles are absent. That's why they can't they belongs to flightless birds. The Polygnathae containing seven orders. First one is the Strithioniformes and the Rheoforms and the Casuariforms and the Apterygiforms and the Diornithiforms and the Hyprotheriforms and the Ctenoforms. These are the seven orders. They containing here we are discussing about to come to one. First one, the Strithioniforms. Okay, here Strithioniforms. First one, large terrestrial flightless birds, sorry, large terrestrial and the flight birds, and the head, neck and legs sparely feathers. Okay, head and neck and head, sorry, head, neck and legs. Okay, the body divisible into head, neck and legs. Okay, legs are strong, and each leg has the two toes. Okay, the legs are very strong, having with the only two toes, and the head is small when compared to trunk. Okay, compared with the trunk, the head is very small, and the long neck is present. A long neck is from, for example, the Strithioniforms ostrich. ఆస్ట్రిచ్ అనుకుంటాం కదా, ఆస్ట్రిచ్ పక్షి. అది మనం రికన్ చేసుకుంటే దాని యొక్క క్యారెక్టర్స్ అన్ని కూడా దీన్ని అప్లికేబుల్ అవుతాయి. ఓకే, అండ్ ఫీచర్స్ వితౌట్ ఆఫ్టర్ షఫ్స్ అండ్ ద స్విఫ్ట్ రన్నర్స్ అంటే స్పీడ్గా పరిగెత్తాయి. ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఆస్ట్రిచ్. And the second one order rheoforms. Second one is the rheoforms. Rheoforms, and each leg is provided with three toes. Okay, here only two. Each leg containing with the three toes. Okay, wings are better developed. Compared with Strithioniforms, and the egg, neck and legs are provided with feathers. Completely head and neck and trunk. Head, neck and legs are provided with feathers, and the ఎగ్జాంపుల్ రియా. దక్షిణ మనకు అమెరికాలో కనిపిస్తుంది, దీన్ని అమెరికన్ ఆస్ట్రిచ్ అని కూడా చెప్పుకోవచ్చు. which completely pyrognathia shows that the discontinued distribution. This is the ostrich. It is a ostrich, and this is the uh, American ostrich. This is called as a Rheoforms. Okay, compared with the Struthoniforms and Rheophis, it is having the only two toes. And we are having the leg containing the three toes. And the third one is the Casuariforms. Here it is separately a neck and body thickly covered by feathers. Okay, head and body completely covered with feathers, and the feathers have aftershafts with equal in size of the feathers, head bulbs and comb-like structures. Okay, head base it base as a comb-like structure, and the wing rudimentary almost the wings are also absent or completely reduced in the casuariforms, and each foot has three toes with claws. Here also same containing each leg containing the three toes with having with the claws. These are the casuariform, and example from the emu. మేము ఈము పక్షులు ఇంకా ప్రజెంట్ మన తెలంగాణలో కూడా చూస్తున్నాం. ప్రజెంట్ అక్కడ దీని ఫార్మ్స్ అనేటువంటి డెవలప్ అయినాయి. ఫార్మ్స్లో వాటిని పెంచడం అనేది జరుగుతుంది. వాటికి మార్కెట్లో మంచి డిమాండ్ అనేది జరుగుతుంది. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ ఆర్డర్ ఫోర్త్ ఆర్డర్ ఇస్ Apterygiforms. Feathers air like without aftershafts, and wings are in a degenerate condition. Wings are degenerate condition, and the beak is long and slender. Beak is long and slender type, and the beak is long and slender, and the leg bears four toes. Okay, here also this is the first one is the Struthoniforms leg containing the two toes, and the Rheoforms is three, and the Casuariforms is also three, and Apterygiforms is having with the fours. And the nocturnal birds. These are the nocturnal birds. What means nocturnal birds? Nocturnal birds nothing but they are actively in the night time. They called as nocturnally animals or birds. Okay, and the feed on insects and birds, and Apteryx. Example is the Apteryx. And the fifth one is the Dionethiforms, and the extinct birds with large bodies. Okay, these birds are completely extinct with body is very long or larger in size. Feathers with large aftershafts, and the beak short, and legs with four toes. Here also completely four with. Okay, the legs completely four. Sorry, the leg containing four toes, and the wings absent, beak short, and the wings also completely absent. Example, Dinornis. And the sixth one order, that is a Apterygiforms. Apterygiforms here extinct birds with vestigial wings. Vestigial means అంటే పనికిరానటువంటి ఉపయోగం లేనటువంటి బర్డ్స్. ఓకే, terrestrial birds with a small body, extinct birds with extincted birds with vestigial wings, legs strong with four toes. Here also same, the leg containing the four toes. Legs containing with the four toes. And the seventh one is the Ctenoforms. Terrestrial birds with a small body. Here terrestrial birds and with a small body, and the good runners but have poor power of flight. Actually with this completely called with the flightless birds, but it can move, and sometimes they poorly flight. And the tail feathers and pygostyle is are reduced. Okay, where tail is absent, that's why the tail feathers and pygostyles are reduced. And these birds are vegetarians. Tinamous. Example is a Tinamous. And the last third one is the Impenne. The superorder is the third one is the Impenne. These are called as a bottle birds. This is called as a bottle birds. Okay, this is called as a Radite, and this is the bottle birds. This is called as a Carinate. Neornithis is called as a Carinate, and the Impenne. These are called as a bottle birds, and the aquatic flightlet. These are the aquatic flightless birds and the with paddle-like wings. With paddle-like wings. మనం చూసుకున్నట్టయితే పెంగ్విన్స్ చూసుకుంటాం అవన్నీ కూడా దీని కిందకి వస్తాయి. విత్ paddle like wings and the hind limbs are webbed. అంటే మొత్తం చర్మంతో మొత్తం ఏర్పడి ఉంటుంది. ఓకే, అండ్ ద థిక్ లేయర్ ఆఫ్ ఫ్యాట్ presence beneath the skin and a feather small sac like structure. And the best example was the penguins. ఓకే, మన పెంగ్విన్ తీసుకున్నట్టు దాని క్యారెక్టర్స్ అన్ని కూడా దీనికి అప్లికేబుల్ అవుతాయి. దీస్ ఆర్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ ఏ బాటిల్ బర్డ్స్ అండ్ ద aquatic flightlet birds and the with paddle like wings and the hind limbs are completely webbed and a thick layer the fatty acid has completely beneath the skin. And the last one is the example of the impene, that is the penguins. And the last one is the negnate, the called it is also called as a carinate. Okay, so all the modern birds with capacity to fly are included in the superorder. ప్రజెంట్ మనకు కనిపిస్తున్నటువంటి ఏమైనా సరే కాకి కావచ్చు, కోయిల కావచ్చు, కొంగ కావచ్చు, ఇంకేమైనా పిట్ట కావచ్చు, ఏమైనా కనిపిస్తున్నాయి. ఇఫ్ ఎనీ ఫ్లయింగ్ బర్డ్స్ ద కంప్లీట్లీ బిలాంగ్స్ టు దిస్ సూపర్ ఆర్డర్. This super order, that is the negnate. So teeth are completely absent. Here the super order continues, the teeth are completely absent. Wings well developed with feathers of interlocking system, because the bird will be fly. They depends on their interlocking system of feathers, because the air is not entering into their body. So the interlocking system of the feathers is helps to prevents the air from the environment to their body. So wings are well developed and the feathers also continuing with the interlocking system, because these are the modern birds are there completely in the negnate. And the oil gland is present, because tail is present. The pineal gland or oil gland releases oils that will be helpful to clean the tail. Okay, scale is neognatous type, in which vomer is short and mid platinous, and the sternum is a well developed, and keel and pectoral muscles are also well developed. Here, where sternum is well developed, the keel also well developed, and the pectoral muscles also well developed, which is a flight adaptation. Okay, sternum developed and the keel developed and the pectoral muscles also developed. These three characters is nothing but flight adaptation. Some of the adaptations are there, that is the helpful in the flight, that are called as the flight adaptation. Okay, and the sternum has a well developed keel and pectoral muscles also well developed, and which is helpful in the flying. And the pygostyle is present and ribs with unique uncinate process, and the clavicle forms furcula. Okay, copulatory organ is absent. Okay, these are the modern. Come to here, first one, all the modern birds are includes birds with the capacity to fly are included in this group. And the teeth are absent, and the sternum is well developed. So keel also developed, pectoral muscles also developed. These are three characters are flight adaptations characters. And the wings oil gland is also present. This oil gland releases some oil that helps to clean the tail. And the wings well developed, that's why the wings are well developed. The wings containing the feathers having the interlocking system. The interlocking system is helps to the prevents the air from the outside to body. And the ribs with the uncinate process, and the clavicle form furcula. Furcula is also one of the important character. It is also one of the flight adaptation. And the copulatory organ is absent. Okay, negnate has been divided into 19 orders, having with the 19 orders. Here neognate having the 19 orders, Pasiniforms and Columbiforms and the Pisiforms and Psittaciforms and Galliforms and Anseriforms, Cuculliforms and Coraciforms and Gaviforms and Procellariforms and Podicipediforms and the Procellariforms, Charadiforms, Sisoniforms, Gruiforms, Falconiforms, Slageriforms, and Apodiforms, and the Capillimugilliforms. These are the completely 19 orders. Some of the example of the Passeriforms అప్ టు ఆర్డర్ లెవెల్ వరకు చెప్పాల్సి వస్తే ఇందులో వారి యొక్క ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చెప్పుకుంటే సరిపోతుంది. దే డోంట్ నీడ్ టు ది క్యారెక్టర్స్ ఆఫ్ ది ఈచ్ వన్ ఆర్డర్. ఓకే, ఫస్ట్ వన్ ద Passeriforms example is the sparrow, and the Columbiforms is Columbio, and the Pisiforms. Okay, and Pisiforms example of woodpecker, and Psittaciforms and the Galliforms and the Anseriforms, Cuculliforms, Coraciforms, Gaviforms, Procellariforms, Podicipediforms and the Procellariforms and Charadiforms and Sisinoforms and the Gruiforms and the Falconiforms and the Strigiforms, Apodiforms and the Capillimugilliforms. These are the 19 orders. Okay, here the classification we are discussing about the classification of apes containing with the two subclasses Archaeoniforms and Neornithes. Archaeonithes and Neornithes, and the Archaeonithes having with the only one order Archaeopterygiforms. Example Archaeopteryx. The Archaeonithes forms are completely extincted birds in the Mesozoic era, and some of the only one order is there Archaeopterygiforms, that is the Archaeopteryx lithographica. Okay, and now come to your Neornithes having the four suborders, superorders with the Odontognathae and Palaeognathae and Impenne and Neornithae. Here Odontognathae and Palaeognathae Odontognathae birds are completely extincted. Presently only two orders is there. Here Hesperornithiforms, first one is the Hesperornithiforms and Ichthyoniforms. Okay, example of the Hesperornithiforms, Hesperornithiforms and Ichthyoniforms example is the Ichthyonis. And the Palaeognathae is shown in the discontinued distribution because only living in the one specific country or one specific area. Okay, and containing the seven orders and Schuthuniforms, Rheoforms, Casiforms, Abdogeriforms and Diornithiforms and Aeropteriforms and Ctenoforms. The leg containing the different type of toes or 2 or 3 or 4 type of toes is there. I already told you Schuthuniforms have the 2 toes, and the Rheoforms have the 3, and the Casiforms have the 3, and Abdogeriforms is leg having the 4 toes, and Diornithiforms having the 4, and Aeropteriforms also 4, and Ctenoforms also 4. These are the Palaeognathiforms. And third one is the Impenne. Impenne is the aquatic birds. Okay, where aquatic birds wings are modified in paddle-like. I already told you in the mammalian structure. Here also same, the forelimbs will be modified into paddle-like structures, which is help to the swimming. Okay, example of the Impenne best is the penguins. మన penguins చూస్తూ ఉంటాం కదా, అవి ఇంపెన్ కింద వస్తాయి. ఇక నేగ్నోథే, ఇవన్నీ కూడా all the modern birds with capacity to fly, they are belongs to Neornithes. మనం చూస్తున్నట్టు కాకిరా, కోయిరా, కొంగ, పిట్ట ఏవి చూసుకున్నా కానీ అవన్నీ కూడా Neornithes ఉంటాయి. ఇవి మనకు 19 ఆర్డర్స్లో ఉంటాయి. అవి మనం చూస్తున్నటువంటి ప్రతి బర్డ్, ఈచ్ బర్డ్ ఈజ్ కంప్లీట్లీ బిలాంగ్స్ టు ఇఫ్ ఎనీ వన్ order. Okay, the 19 orders is modern orders, and completely modern birds are belongs to Neornithes. These are the classification of aves. Okay, and basically first of all you have to one point is reminded Archaeonithes. These are the flightless birds. Okay, Odontognathae, these are the flightless birds. Okay, here also flightless birds. Okay, here also flightless birds, but only that is the super order, that is Neoignathe, having with the flying birds. So these are the flying birds, sorry, flying to capacity to birds, they are belongs to Neoignathe. Okay, thank you.